Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show.
Baby, I got your money, money.
Welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the ashcashshow.com. Subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Great Monday. Blessings Monday. I'm excited. I'm always excited to be here, but I feel more excited today because it's the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch any sports, if you just know that, you know what I'm saying, like the fourth quarter is where champions are made. You know what I'm saying? 89 days left. We got 89 days left until 2022 in God's will. And I just feel excited. I just really feel like a lot of us got some blessings. And our blessings that are coming through. Darius Cooks is in the building. Salute, my guy. I feel like a lot of us got some blessings coming. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is our time. I feel like when we look at the last 89 days of 2021, this is the time that we're going to be intentional. This is the time that we're going to go after everything that is meant for us. I just feel good. I just feel good about the energy that's happening right now. The energy that's in, the fourth quarter. And so, we're going to do daily aspiration first. And so today's daily aspiration, is really dedicated to living your life to the fullest. Because I feel like, a lot of us are living somewhat, but we're not living to our fullest. And if we understand how blessed we are, we would live to our fullest. So we'll get started with the daily aspiration. And happy Monday, my warriors of light. Welcome to the day that you understand the importance of enjoying life now. Today's daily aspiration is dedicated to living life to the fullest. There is a long-standing myth many people swear by. They believe that on their road to success, it's all right to neglect being happy now because once they arrive, all the happiness will come with it. They delay gratification and are not really living because in their minds, life will be greater later. This is the furthest thing from the truth. I once watched a video on YouTube by Alan Watts called Music and Life. The video essentially compares music to life and explains how in music you don't make the end of the composition the point of the composition. It draws the accurate notion that when you listen to a music composition, it's the entire body of work that makes it great. Unlike life, which we are made to believe that as we live we must struggle and work hard until we get to this end result, whether it's success, riches, retirement, or heaven after death. The point of the video was that we must treat life more like music. Don't wait until the end to enjoy it. Sing, dance, and celebrate as life is playing. Effective immediately, I need you to enjoy life now. Stop waiting until. Do what makes you happy and know that life is a journey, not a destination. You only have one life to live, but if you do it right, then once is more than enough. Stop wasting it on tomorrow and live life now. I'll leave it a couple of quotes. First one's by Ralph Marston, and it says, one of the most reliable ways to ruin your enjoyment of life is to put too many conditions on that enjoyment. Relax. Relax, B. Let it go. Simply enjoy. I'll leave you another quote, which is an unknown quote, and it says, "The happiest of people don't necessarily have the best of everything. They just make the most of everything that comes along their way." And last but not least, by Rachel Ann Noons, and it says, "Do what makes you happy, be with who makes you smile, laugh as much as you breathe, and love as long as you live." So look, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing I want y'all to understand. When a lot of us, right? A lot of us are in the position, right? Are in the position to start enjoying our life right now, right? I think every single one of us. Let me not just say a lot of us. Let me not sugarcoat it a little bit. Every single person right now that hears the sound of my voice has the ability, right, to live the life that they deserve right now. Every single one of us, excluding nobody, right? Every single one of us has right now everything that we need to live the life that we deserve. What happens is that because we believe, right? And this is a weird concept. Let me think about this, right? There is this thing that you never experienced. You never experienced this thing yet. You never had this thing. But you still say, once I get this thing, I will be happy. Whatever it is. Whether it's the title, whether it's the money, whether it's the material things. You've never had it before. You never had it before, right? You never had it before, ever. But for some reason, something tells you that, once I get this thing, once I get the bigger house, once I get the money, once I get the position, once I get the fame, once I get the notoriety, once I get whatever, fill in the blank, that once I get it, then I will be happy. All right. And newsflash, and this is most people that had delayed happiness for this thing. Once they get to this thing, happiness doesn't come with it. It doesn't come with it. They're not exclusive. Thing doesn't equal happiness, right? Happiness equals happiness. That's it. There is no equation that you can add to something to equal happy. Things don't equal happy. Money don't equal happy. People don't equal happy. Situations don't equal happy. Circumstances don't equal happy. Happy equals happy. It's crazy, right? Hey, it's crazy. You like, what? What are you talking about? Happy equals happy. There is no equation, right? There is no equation that you could add to happy to make happy, right? And the thing is, because we haven't spent time cultivating our happy, we look at other people, right, that seem happy. We don't even know if they're really happy. We don't even really know if they're really happy. We look at other people that seem happy, and because other people seem happy, we make this assumption that it is the thing that they're showing us that has made them happy, when number one, they might not be happy and they're not going to tell you. Number two, if they are happy, you might equate it to the thing, but it ain't the thing. They were happy first, and then the thing came along, right? And I'm talking from experience. I remember the first few times I kept attaching happy to a thing. Every time I got the thing, happy didn't come with it, and I was disappointed. Every single time I say, you know what? I ain't gonna be happy right now. I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna get this position. I'm gonna be in this spot, blah, blah, blah. And then once that happens, I'm gonna be happy. Right? And so I foregone happy, right? I was miserable on the grind. I was miserable waking up early. I was miserable doing what I needed to do. I was miserable because I thought that Happy, right? I thought that Happy was going to come. So I was like, forget that. It don't even matter. I went through hell. I'm expecting heaven. I'm going to go through hell. I'm going to do all these things. And then the first time I look at my bank account and was satisfied with the money, it did not come with happiness, guys. The first time I got that promotion and I felt like I was doing something with my life, it didn't come with happy, guys. The first time I did national radio, talking to 2 million people, and was like, yes, now they're gonna recognize me, and it did not. I was like, that's it. This is it. The high is gone, right? The high was in the chase, and then when I got it, it was like, oh, okay, right? And so it's like the Alan Watts video, right? You know, Alan Watts talks about music. It's like music. You don't turn on your favorite song, right? You don't turn on your favorite song, and once your favorite song goes on, you sit there angry, and then when it finishes, you're like, yeah, that was my jam. Who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody turns on a song, right? Nobody turns on a song and wait till the song is over to enjoy it. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The beat come on, right? My favorite song of all time is Jay-Z, You Don't Know. I don't wait till he be like, I will not lose ever, to be like, yeah, oh, I don't do that. Nah. You know when I get hype? I get hype in the beginning when he be like, burn, 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 like as soon as the joint come on, as soon as I hear the beat, I'm like, oh, I get hype. As soon as I hear the beat, I get hype. Right? As soon as I hear the beat, as soon as I hear it, I be like, oh, turn my music high. Wait, hold on, sorry. Right? As soon as the beat drop, oh, turn my music high. Like, and so I enjoy the music. The moment the beat drop is when I start to get hype. Matter of fact, I'm enjoying the music all along the way, that even when it gets to the last spot, I'm like, yo, run that back, Turbo. And so why we not treating life that way? Right? That's happiness. That's life. The moment you wake up, it equals the beat drops. The moment you wake up, the beat drop now to your song. The moment you wake up, that's the beat drop. Oh, you should be hyped. You should be ready. You should be like, yes. The anticipation. Like, that is happy. That is happy. That is happy. You wake up in the morning, the beat drop. The beat drop. And then everything you go throughout the day is the beat drop. It's the songs. It's the lyrics. It is everything. To the point, right? To the point that when the song ends that day, you ready to run it back. Run it back. Let's do this again. Let's run this back real quick. Let's do this again. Stop waiting. You waiting to the end of the song? You want to enjoy at the end of the... No! Enjoy when the beat drop. Alan Watts, talk to him. Maybe they understand.
The existence, the physical universe, is basically playful. There is no necessity for it whatsoever. It isn't going anywhere. That is to say, it doesn't have some destination it ought to arrive at. but that it is best understood by analogy with music. Because music, as an art form, is essentially playful. We say you play the piano. You don't work the piano. Why? Music differs from, say, travel. When you travel, you are trying to get something. One doesn't make the end of a composition the point of the composition. If that were so, the best conductors would be those who played fastest. And there would be composers who wrote only finales. People go to concert just to hear one crashing chord, because that's the end. Same way in dancing. You don't aim at a particular spot in the room. That's where you should arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance. Now, but we don't see that as something brought by our education into our everyday conduct. We've got a system of schooling which gives a completely different impression. It's all graded. And what we do is we put the child into the corridor of this grade system with a kind of, come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. And yeah, you go to kindergarten, you know. And that's a great thing, because when you finish that, you'll get into first grade. And then come on, first grade leads to second grade and so on. And then you get out of grade school, you go to high school, and it's revving up, the thing is coming. Then you're going to go to college. And by Jove, then you get into graduate school. And when you're through with graduate school, you go out to join the world. And then you get into some racket where you're selling insurance. And they've got that quota to make. And you're going to make that. And all the time, the thing is coming. It's coming. It's coming. That great thing, the success you're working for. Then when you wake up one day about 40 years old, you say, my God, I've arrived. I'm there. And you don't feel very different from what you always felt. By expectation. Look at the people who live to retire, who put those savings away. And then when they're 65, they don't have any energy left. They're more or less impotent. And they go and rot in an old people's senior citizens community. Because we simply cheated ourselves the whole way down the line.
Hey, yo, you cheating yourself if you waiting.
We thought of life by analogy with a journey, with a pilgrimage, which had a serious purpose at the end. And the thing was to get to that end. Success or whatever it is, or maybe heaven after you're dead. But we missed the point the whole way along. It was a musical thing, and you were supposed to sing or to dance while the music was being played.
You missed the point. It was a musical. And so I want you to understand this, right? And I know so please understand. I'm not contradicting myself, right? But I use the word happy, right? I use the word happy because that's what we are all in pursuit of, right? And so as I'm giving this to you, I'm using the word happy, right? But the word that I really want to use, right? The word that I really want to use is joy, right? Because, you know, happiness could be fleeting. Happiness could come and go. You know, happy, is something that could be attached to a circumstance. But the level of happiness that I'm talking about, the level of happiness in which, you let the beat drop. When you wake up in the morning, you let the beat drop. That is what I call joy. And so I want to talk a little bit about the difference between joy, because joy comes from inside, right? Anything that you enjoy usually is because you feel it inside. Pause, right? And so joy is this thing that's just like forever, right? It is this thing that is just a part of you, right? And so I want to talk to us a little bit real quick.
If you change your mind, then you change your life. Mind Right Radio, inspiration and motivation.
Let the beat drop.
25/8. That's all the time. More than humanly possible. elevation on another level.
We've all got two wolves in us, a good one and a bad one, and they both want to eat. Best I can tell, we just got to feed that good one a little more than the other one. Happiness is an emotional response to an outcome. If I win, I will be happy. If I don't, I won't. It's an if-then, cause and effect, quid pro quo standard that we cannot sustain because we immediately raise it every time we attain it. You see, happiness demands a certain outcome. It is result reliant. And I say, if happiness is what you're after, then you're going to be let down frequently, and you're going to be unhappy much of your time. Joy, though, joy is a different thing. It's something else. Joy is not a choice. It's not a response to some result. It's a constant. Joy is the feeling that we have from doing what we are fashioned to do, no matter the outcome. Now, personally, as an actor, I started enjoying my work and literally being more happy when I stopped trying to make the daily labor a means to a certain end. For example, I need this film to be a box office success. You know, I need my performance to be acknowledged. I need the respect of my peers. All those are reasonable aspirations, but the truth is, as soon as the work, the daily making of the movie, the doing of the deed became the reward in itself for me, I got more box office, more accolades and respect than I ever had before. See, joy is always in process. It's under construction. It is in constant approach, alive and well in the doing of what we're fashioned to do and enjoying. The easiest way to dissect success is through gratitude. Giving thanks for that which we do have, for what is working. Appreciating the simple things we sometimes take for granted. We give thanks for these things, and that gratitude reciprocates, creating more to be thankful for. It's really simple, and it works. Now, I'm not saying be in denial of your failures. No, we can learn from them too, but only if we look at them constructively as a means to reveal what we are good at, what we can get better at, what we do succeed at. Our life's a verb. We try our best, we don't always do our best. And since we are the architects of our own lives, let's study the habits, the practices, the routines that we have that lead to and feed our success. Our joy, our honest pain, our laughter, our earned tears. Let's dissect that and give thanks for those things. And when we do that, guess what happens? We get better at them. And we have more to dissect. To get rich quick on the internet, rich is 15 minutes of fame world that we live in, and we see it every day. But we all want to succeed, right? So the question that we got to ask ourselves is what success is to us. What is success
to you?
Is it more money? That's fine. I got nothing against money. Maybe it's a healthy family. Maybe it's a happy marriage. Maybe it's to help others, to be famous, to be spiritually sound, leave the world a little bit better place than you found it. Continue to ask yourself that question. Now, your answer may change over time, and that's fine. But do yourself this favor. Whatever your answer is, don't choose anything that will jeopardize your soul. Prioritize who you are, who you want to be, and don't spend time with anything that antagonizes your character. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, man. It tastes sweet, but you will get cavities tomorrow, all right? Life is not a popularity contest. Be brave, take the hill, but first answer that question, what's my hill? Well, for me, it's a measurement of 5 things. We got fatherhood. We got being a good husband. We got my health, mind, body, and spirit. We got career, and we got friendships. These are what's important to me in my life right now. Because I want to keep all 5 in healthy shape. And I know that if I don't take care of them, if I don't keep up maintenance on them, one of them is going to get weak, man.
Yeah.
It's going to dip too deep into the debit section. It's going to go bankrupt. It's going to get sick, die. So first, we have to define success for ourselves. And then we have to put in the work to maintain it. Take that daily tally. Tend our garden. Keep the things that are important to us in good shape. Defining ourselves by what we are not is the first step that leads us to really knowing who we are. You know that group of friends that you hang out with that really might not bring out the best in you? You know, they gossip too much or kind of shady. They really aren't going to be there for you in a pinch. Or how about that bar that we keep going to that we always seem to have the worst hangover from? Or that computer screen, right? That computer screen that keeps giving us an excuse not to get out of the house and engage with the world and get some real human interaction. Or how about that food that we keep eating? The stuff that tastes so good going down, makes us feel like crap the next week. We feel lethargic and we keep putting on weight. Well, those people, those places, those things, stop giving them your time and energy. Just don't go there. I mean, put them down. And when you do this, when you do put them down, when you quit going there, when you quit giving them your time, you inadvertently find yourself spending more time and in more places that are healthy for you, that bring you more joy. Why? Because you just eliminated the who's, the where's, the what's, and the when's that were keeping you from your identity. Like, trust me, too many options, I promise you, too many options will make a tyrant of us all. All right, so get rid of the excess, the wasted time, decrease your options. If you do this, you will have accidentally.
Hey, decrease your options.
Put in front.
Hold on, decrease your options. That one thing. If you know, you know. The one thing.
Of you, what is important to you by process of elimination. Knowing who we are is hard. It's hard. Give yourself a break. Eliminate who you are not.
Eliminate who you are not.
You're going to find yourself where you need to be. Make voluntary obligations. I'm talking about the ones that we make with ourselves, with our God, with our own consciousness. I'm talking about the you versus you obligations. We have to have it. Now, again, these are not societal laws, expectations that we acknowledge and endow for anyone other than ourselves. These are faith-based obligations that we make on our own. These are not the lowered insurance rates for a good driving record. You will not be fined or put in jail if you do not gratify these obligations I speak of. No one else covers these but you. They are your secrets with yourself, your own private counsel, personal protocols. And while nobody throws you a party when you abide by them, no one's going to arrest you when you break them either, except yourself. An honest man's pillow is his peace of mind. And when you lay down on that pillow at night, no matter who's in your bed, we all sleep alone. These are your personal Jiminy Crickets. And there are not enough cops in the entire world to police them. It's on you. It's on you.
It's on you.
We do our best when our destinations are beyond the measurement. When our reach continually exceeds our grasp.
Stop measuring it.
Immortal finish lines. And when we do this, the race is never over. The journey has no port. The adventure never ends because we are always on the way.
The journey never ends because we're always on the way.
And let somebody else come up and tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, you scored. Let them run up and tap you on the shoulder and say, man, you won. Let them come tell you, you can go home now. Let them say, I love you too. Let them say, thank you. Take the lid off the man-made roofs that we put above ourselves and always play like an underdog.
Always play like an underdog. Let me tell you something. You know why this is powerful, right? You know why this is powerful? Because Matthew McConaughey is just pretty much just saying, right, is that, hey, yo, limit, like, once you know who you are not, right, eliminate that. Eliminate who you are not. How about that? People are always in the search. They're always like, yo, I need to find myself. You can't find something that's not lost because you are yourself. So how do you need to find yourself? You are yourself. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. You are yourself. How are you going to find something that's not lost? So the easiest way to quote unquote find yourself is, yo, just get rid of who you not. You know who you not. Get rid of who you not. And as you get rid of who you are not, what is going to be left over is this self that you've been looking for that was always there in the beginning. Right? There's this self that you've been looking for that's always been there. You never had to find this self that you think you lost, that you have to find. No, it's not that you lost yourself. It's that you keep giving different portions of yourself that's not yourself, and you need to eliminate those portions so you can only be left with what? Yourself. Right? And so a lot of us are making it very, very complicated. We're making it very, very complicated. If you want to be happy, just be happy. Right? If you want to find joy, then the journey is in you. The joy is in you. The journey is in you. And what happens is there becomes no destination. Right? It almost feels like if you remove the destination from your mind and just say, you know what? I'm not even going after anything. Catch this bar. This is going to be contrary to what everybody say. Yo, set goals. Do this, do that. Yeah, you should set goals, but the goals should be about the journey, though. Your goals shouldn't be, right? Your goals shouldn't be only focused on this end result, because you're not going to be happy along the way. Right? If you're only saying, yo, I'm going to be happy when, then you're never going to be happy. Right? You're never going to be happy. But if your goals are dedicated to your journey, right? Every day I wake up, I'm going to be happy and I'm going to do the best that I can do today. And these are the action steps. This is who I'm being. And here are the action steps. Then that in itself is joy. And then as you start to get results from your joy, it adds a bit of happiness. Right? And so it's not that difficult. Right? It's not that difficult. It's not. A lot of times we try to make it difficult, but the truth of the matter is that we got to do this. We got to keep it simple. Just keep it simple. That's it.
Keep it simple. The truth will cut through all the drama, all the misunderstanding, all the hurt, all the pain, all the memories. Keep it simple. I don't care how long you've been with Fifi or Boo Boo. If they leave you, it's not because something's wrong with you. They ain't the one for you. Keep it simple. You got laid off from your job, there's another divine opportunity waiting for you to keep it simple. You lost your house, well, in your father's house there are many mansions. Just hang around long enough. Keep it simple. The path to greatness. Order. Vision. Trust. Faith. And simplicity. Let's clean up our mouths. How we say what we say. And who we say it to. Do you know you can talk yourself into trouble? A lot easier than you can talk yourself out of it. But if you become mindful about what you're speaking, it'll be a lot easier to handle some of the things that come up in your life with speaking. Years and years and years ago, I learned a secret. I used to open my pocketbook, my purse. I'd get right down over it and I'd say, fill yourself with divine substance right now. Oh, you look at all that abundance just pouring down right out. Ooh! I name everything and I speak to everything. My car got a name. I say, Gracie, how you doing this morning? Come on, we going traveling. My house got a name, Villanova, the big vision. I'm mindful of my mouth. Because I know that what comes out of my mouth must be created. Everything begins with a word. Here's an affirmation. Oh my, I can hardly wait to see the good that's going to come out of this. No matter what it is. As opposed to using our power to continue to affirm what's wrong, what's broke, what ain't working, what's not happening, how horrible it is. Let's speak life into things. Let's speak life into our children. Let's speak life into our families, into our relationships. I can't tell you the number of people who write me and say, I need you to help me with my crazy family. Well, heck, they're your family. I don't even know that kind of crazy you got over there. This is just what I be thinking, and then I bless my head so that thought will go away. But what if we started saying, wow, I know it looks like Boo Boo, my cousin, is having difficulty right now, but I see a brighter day for you. It's what Emmett Fox called gold keying, where you key something up with the radiant richness of what you want it to be, as opposed to affirming it as it is right now. As it is right now. So we want to clean up our mouths and what we say about each other. Keep it simple. The truth will cut through all the drama, all the misunderstanding, all the hurt, all the pain, all the memories. Keep it simple.
Now listen, y'all. As you're keeping it simple, right? As you're keeping it simple, the one thing I need you to understand is that, and don't get mad at me, y'all, because I know it's cool blaming other people, saying that, you know, it was them and all that stuff. But the truth of the matter is that, yo, it be you, yo. Yo, you be killing your own vibe. Like, nobody's really after you. Nobody's really stopping you. Nobody's really in your way. It be you, yo. You be killing your vibe. Like, you be killing your vibe. You be like, yo, you be making stuff up in your head. You be making things more difficult than they are. You think people talking about you when they not. Like, it really ain't nobody but yourself. If I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I know it feel comfortable to be like, yo, this person's a hater. And oh, this person is this, and oh, if it wasn't for that, and the government this, and my ethnicity that, and my neighborhood this, and the people I'm around that, and all I know is my parents this, and the system is effed up, and you know, these people ain't in the way, and my family not supporting me, and my significant other that I know, I get it, I know. But it ain't really that. And you be killing your own vibe. And yo, you be killing your own vibe. And even the people that are around you that may be trying to kill your vibe, right? The people that be trying to kill your vibe, if you let them, whose fault is that? How is it their fault? If they trying to get into your energy and you allow them into your energy, whose fault is that? Yo, stop killing your vibe.
You're going to enjoy this because the lining up is so huge and there are so many options that it would be like you being a child or an adult and saying to someone, I'm hungry, and 5,000 complete meals appearing before you instantaneously. That sort of gives you some sense of relationship to how fast it is and how many options there are. And this is our way of saying to you that it's not a straight and narrow path that you must make your way to. In other words, when you achieve vibrational alignment with your well-being, around every corner is a potential satisfying of something that you want, literally. And the reason that the universe is able to do that is because there are so many players, there is so much data, there is so much interaction, there has been so much already expansion. In other words, the ingredients are already here. When you ask for something, immediately, at least 100 avenues to lead you directly to what your heart's desire would feel satisfied having are before you instantly, at least 100 options. But if you're not in vibrational alignment with them, might as well not be any. It's like your friend saying, oh, I heard the most beautiful music being played from my radio all morning long. I had my radio dial set on 98.6 and it was rapturous. And you said, I didn't hear it. Did you have your radio dial set on 98.6? No. So if you're tuned up, if you're in alignment with what you want, then it's there.
You gotta be in alignment, y'all.
It's about vibrational alignment.
It's about
So your
vibrational
question
alignment.
is, how does the universe do this? By the time you are able to identify it in thought as a desire, it's done.
It's done.
If you can think it,
If you can think it.
the components are here, and you can realize it as quickly as you line up with them. If you say, I want a prize, the universe says, very well, we will line up endless opportunities for you to have your prize. And when you say, but there is only one prize, the universe says, very well, we will make it very difficult for you. And when you say, there is only one prize and I think that person will get it, the universe says, very well, it will not reward. Your thoughts happen. But when you say, there is no shortage of prizes, the universe says, then pluck from those that please you. They are everywhere around you. Your every thought affects your vibration.
Yeah, every thought
That's
affects your
all.
vibration. Hold
Your
on.
vibration.
Hold on, Abraham.
And
Hold
your
on.
vibration is
Hold on. Yeah, every thought affects your vibration. I need you to understand that. That every thought affects your vibration. My every thought affects my vibration. My every thought affects my vibration. I want y'all to say that. Good. I don't care where you at right now. If you're at work, if you're in the house, if you're in the car, if you're at the supermarket, I want you to say it out loud. My every thought affects my vibration. 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 Why am I telling you to say that over and over again? You don't even understand, right? You don't even understand that when you have victim thoughts, you're vibrating on victim vibrations. Right? If you are complaining, if you are thinking that you're a victim, if you say people are against you, if you even think that people are against you, you are vibrating on people being against you, vibrations, and your every thought creates your vibration. My every thought affects my vibration. So whatever you're thinking, right? Whatever you're thinking, whatever you are thinking, it is affecting your vibration. You can only experience that in which you are in energetic alignment with. Let me say that again. You can only experience what you are in energetic alignment with. You cannot experience what you are not in energetic alignment with. It is impossible, right? It is impossible to turn on talk radio and hear music. Because talk radio is vibrating only on talk radio. Right? There's no way you could turn on radio music and then hear talk. You can't put on a country station and listen to hip hop. Right? Because you can only experience what you're vibrating on. And so if you're not in energetic alignment with the thing that you're experiencing with, you wouldn't be experiencing it. Right? And so the moment that you see hate and you experience hate and you accept the hate, then you are in energetic alignment with that hate. And in your thoughts, right? Your thoughts are affecting your vibration. I need you to get that. I need you to get that. I need you to understand that. My every thought, not some of the thoughts, not some thoughts, Not only the good thoughts, not only the bad. My every thought affects my vibration. Every one of them. Every single thought, all of my thoughts affect my vibration. And so if you understand that, you understand why the moment that you start thinking like a victim, you need to change that up ASAP. The moment you start thinking like a loser, you need to change that up ASAP. The moment you start thinking in like you defeated, you need to change that ASAP. Because my every thought affects my vibration. My every thought
The only thing
affects my vibration. Hold on, I got my fault, Abraham. I ain't gonna interrupt no more. My fault, Abraham. I'm like interrupting and stuff, and I know, yo, she got more bars than that, but I just felt like that was important, that we need to catch that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it back, but you know what I'm saying?
Yo, bring that back. Hip hop motivation on another level. Mind Right Radio. Elevate your mind. You elevate your life.
It's so huge, and there are so many options that it would be like you being a child or an adult and saying to someone, "I'm hungry," and 5,000 complete meals appearing before you instantaneously. That sort of gives you some sense of relationship to how fast it is and how many options there are. And this is our way of saying to you that it's not a straight and narrow path that you must make your way to. In other words, when you achieve vibrational alignment with your well-being, around every corner is a potential satisfying of something that you want, literally. And the reason that the universe is able to do that is because there are so many players, there is so much data, there is so much interaction, there has been so much already expansion. In other words, the ingredients are already here. When you ask for something, immediately, at least 100 avenues to lead you directly to what your heart's desire would feel satisfied having are before you instantly. At least 100 options. But if you're not in vibrational alignment with them, might as well not be any. It's like your friend saying, "Oh, I heard the most beautiful music being played from my radio all morning long. I had my radio dial set on 98.6 and it was rapturous." And you said, "I didn't hear it." "Did you have your radio dial set on 98.6? No. So if you're tuned up, if you're in alignment with what you want, then it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there. It's about vibrational alignment. So your question is, how does the universe do this? By the time you were able to identify it in thought as a desire, it's done. If you can think it, the components are here, and you can realize it as quickly as you line up with them. If you say, "I want a prize," the universe says, "Very well, we will line up endless opportunities for you to have your prize." And when you say, "But there is only one prize," the universe says, "Very well, we will make it very difficult for you." And when you say, "There is only one prize and I think that person will get it," the universe says, "Very well, it will not be yours." Your thoughts happen. But when you say, "There is no shortage of prizes," the universe says, "Then pluck from those that please you. They are everywhere around you." Your every thought affects your vibration. But that's all that affects your vibration. And your vibration is the only thing that ever affects your outcome. Ooh. Every time you launch a preference, the universe has gone to work on fulfilling your preference and has taken great satisfaction in doing so. All of your future worlds have been envisioned and enjoyed by all that is non-physical. That's why it's in escrow, ready for you to let it into your experience. Wayne Dyer's book says, "You will see it when you believe it." And we say to you,
"You will see it when you believe it."
Test the heck out of it.
Test that.
Make yourself believe it. Show yourself. Think thoughts and watch them manifest. Think other thoughts. In other words, notice the correlation between what you think and feel and what happens. It's accurate every single time. Adjust the way you feel, watch what happens. It's accurate every single time. But what's tricky about this is that if I stand here and I want to be over there and I say I'm willing to do anything it takes to get over there, I've got to resistance within my vibration because of my inherent dissatisfaction with where I am. Where if I say, it's lovely over here, and it would be lovely over there, now I've softened that resistance. As I say, from my lovely vantage point, where I feel blessed and worthy, I'm looking forward to more evidence of my blessedness and worthiness. Now you've got the whole gamut coming. In other words, can you feel how that just cleaned everything up?
Lovely over here.
See? As you play with each other and you feel competition and you worry about how much abundance there is, Esther has been enjoying coming to the realization that there is not a shortage of anything. And she has that just about figured out with relative to everything except shortage of time. Or she will say, it feels to me like there's a shortage of Esther. In other words, there's not enough of Esther to go all of the places that everybody would like Esther to be. And then we explain to Jerry and Esther that when you are thinking about budgeting your dollars, you have flexibility in the sense that you can pay attention to the way the dollars are flowing out and you have some measure of control, but you can also open the vortex through which the dollars come in, and then you have an even broader measure of control. So when you realize that you're tapped into the abundance of dollars or the abundance of abundance, then you don't have to worry about shortage because it flows in as fast as it flows out.
Tapped into the
But then
abundance
Esther
of
said,
abundance.
what about time? It seems like time can't expand like dollars. She said, I can see how my dollars could expand so that I don't feel shortage as I'm expending. But with time, we all only have the same 24 hours in a day. And if we only have this, so all I can do is be responsible about the way I spend that time, because if I spend it over here, I don't have it to spend over there. And we say, but when you are determined to feel joy in any moment that you're spending it, then in the same way that you've taken dollars out of the equation, now you've taken time out of the equation. And when you take things like dollars and time out of the equation, then you begin to take shortage out of the equation. Then you begin to take limitation out of the equation. Then you begin to expect somehow, some way, whatever you want to manifest. And that's when the distance between your dream and the realization of it becomes infinitesimal. And that's when you say, well, it's like magic. And we say, it isn't magic. It's normal. You're not wanting to have all of your orgasms now.
Hey.
You're not wanting to have all of the delicious experience of life now. You're wanting a steady stream of it flowing into your experience. And the same thing is true of all of you.
Wait, I want to stop that real quick because I don't think I want to make sure y'all get that right. A lot of us are asking like everything, yo, Alo, I need the verse. Everything I want and everything I need. I got everything I need, or something like that. But look, let me explain something to y'all, right? Is that y'all don't even understand. A lot of us have all the abundance that we can actually enjoy right now, and we're asking for more abundance, not to experience the abundance, but just to have the abundance tucked away so that we have access to it later when we always had access to it. And so why do you want all of your abundance all at one time? Right? Why do you want all of it at one time? You just want a steady stream of it. Right? So as a master manifester, I'm enjoying what I've manifested. Like, yo, a lot of us ask for things, we get the things, we don't even stop to enjoy the things. Now we're asking for more things. Why? The thing you got, you ain't even enjoying. So now I want a steady stream of it. Right? Mean what? All right, yo, universe, this is what I desire right now. And when the universe gives me what I desire right now, and I'm going to enjoy that thing. And guess what? By the time that thing that I'm enjoying starts to run out, meaning it doesn't run out, it's just that I now desire something else. But by the time I want to, I desire to enjoy something else, then I'm going to get that something else because I want the steady stream. Chill.
these desires. You don't have time to contemplate them all at once or to experience them all at once. In other words, whatever you're doing, if what you're doing feels good while you're doing it, then what possible difference does it make about all of the things you're not doing? See, and once you sort of get that, once you start savoring whatever is happening now and no longer worrying about the things that you're not able to do now, then you get it. Sometimes we know if you're doing something you don't want to do, and then you say, well, I'd rather do that, that's where that thinking comes from. But when you've trained yourself to make the best of whatever it is that you are doing, then that gap closes. And then you just go from this fun thing to this fun thing to this satisfying thing to this interesting thing to this provocative thing to this good feeling to this good tasting to this good feeling to this good tasting to this interesting thing. You just move from subject to subject, feeling good all the time. And somebody watching you would say, my goodness, how is it that you have such a broad spectrum of life? And you say, well, I just dabble in all of the good stuff of life. And in time, you will not be able to remember ever doing something that you didn't really enjoy doing. Esther will say, the only thing that ever bothers me is the stuff I can't get to. And we say, now that is shortage consciousness. Because what that's saying is there's not enough of me to go around, or there's not enough time for me to do it all. And that's shooting yourself in the foot, because when you're in that vibration, then whatever you're doing can't be pleasurable either, you see. When you finally start saying things to yourself like, I can't get it all done, I'll never get it all created, I will never get it all achieved, and I wasn't supposed to do that anyway. My mission as a creator is to let the juices flow through me and to enjoy the thrill of the feeling of the juices flowing through me. And sure, they're going to cause creation. Sure, they're going to cause expansion. Sure, things are going to move. Sure, things are going to change. Sure, the world is going to get better and I'm going to have a better life. But that's not the reason I'm doing them. The reason my object of attention exists at all is because as I hold my object of attention, I have the opportunity to feel good as creative juices flow through me in the creation process. The creation process, the eternal process of creation. So how do I find my balance in it? Well, I just listen to Magellan and I reach for what feels good, and I can feel when I'm on my path. And when it doesn't feel so good, I veer to where it feels better. And when it doesn't feel so good, I veer toward where it feels better. In other words, I just keep reaching for the thoughts and ideas that feel good. And when I find one that feels good, I just milk it. I tell everyone about it. I roll it over and over and over in my mind until I achieve enough vibrational harmony with it that law of attraction brings me other thoughts like it. I think that what happens to so many of you is that somewhere along your path, someone has convinced you that you are unworthy on your way to worthiness.
Whoa. Somewhere along your path, somebody has convinced you you are unworthy on your way to worthiness. That's it. That's it right there. That's it. Wait, did I freeze it? Look, computer, look, they won't even let me start the song no more. That's it. It's over. Song over. Yo, my computer, I'm not even joking. Like literally, look, literally my iMac said, yo, that's it. It won't, I can't even, look, I'm pressing play. Look, if y'all can hear me, like I'm pressing play. It won't, yo, wait, hold on. I don't know what to do. Hold on. What's happening?